Loneliness doesn't end when someone shows up, it ends actually when you do, and for yourself. Here's what I mean by this. If you're that person in your life, in your family, in your social group that always makes the effort, pardon the noise outside, who always makes the effort to keep the group together, to just, make sure that everyone stays connected and develop a one on one dynamic with everybody. But no matter how hard you try, that still doesn't land. And you feel like most dynamics are surface level. Maybe people respond, maybe they don't. And there's this feeling that maybe the connection hasn't yet taken place. I'll give you an example. Let's just say of a guy called Arvind, and Arvind is this guy who, is also very socially popular in his group. Everyone knows him, people talk about him. He's always the one trying to make plans, trying to make sure that every weekend people go out and hang out and have a good time. But no matter what he does, he himself feels like maybe when he needs someone to talk to, he doesn't have enough people around him. Now, this can also be a very strikingly shocking situation for someone who always feels like they're making the effort to make things work. But eventually, no matter how hard they try, they just don't land the kind of connection or the dynamic that they're hoping for. Arvind is one such guy. And what's really strange that once Arvind realized that, maybe I don't want to not try anymore, but so much as that he decided, let me make less of an effort and let me make effort that feels more aligned with who I am as a person, and let's see how things go. And unexpectedly, let's just say he just finds this random connection with a person over the concept of, let's just say, an anime that they watched, Attack on Titan for that matter, where it deals with life and death and different species, and he forms this random connection with someone. Now that day Arvind realizes that it wasn't when he was trying to make everything, happening or trying to get the group together that the connection came. It was when he showed up as himself, a struck was caught between two people. And that is what we talk about when we talk about alignment. Now, whether this alignment is spiritual in nature, social in nature, romantic, sexual, you know, yeah, financial for that matter, any kind of alignment is when resonance takes place. Two energies vibrating at the same frequency. And this is something Arvind realized, that let's just say when he just talks about how awesome Attack on Titan is as an anime, how all animes are really deep and layered and they talk about life, which is why they are much better at storytelling. It is stuff like this that he started doing, and he realized that, oh, maybe this gets more conversations going when people actually understand where he's coming from rather than having, surface level conversations just to be a social glue. So when he stopped trying to be the social glue, connection actually took place. So if you're one of those people who, always tries to make things happen within the group of friends or in their family, but still everything feels like, oh, I'm the one who's doing so much, and yet I don't find the balance that I'm looking for, then I guess try different. Talk more about what it is that you want, but not in a selfish manner, in a manner where people feel like they are being heard, they are being understood. There is some depth, some emotion, some thought process behind what you're saying. And you will realize that maybe relationships or dynamics that don't work for you slowly go out of your life. The ones that stay remain because they are meant for you, they are in alignment, and new dynamics come in. And that helps the loneliness process. And what I said in the very beginning, that loneliness will not go away when someone else shows up for you, it will go away when you show up for yourself. So I'm going to leave you with this thought, and I'm so glad you're here. My name is Rudra, and I'll see you in the next one.